A little bit of spice will give it more flavor.
Oh. And did automatically cross that item off the list for me. Now this is a bottle of number 4 wine. Wait a minute. Huh. So number 15 is in the middle here? Or, hold it. I'm going to take this 4 wine and put it, well, where it belongs, in here. So I have to make 15 out of this somehow to unlock the bottle of 15 wine. Well, that's all very well, but how do I do that? Is this 2, 4, 4, 2? Wait, one of these, 2 of these numbers are scratched out, and these numbers are scratched out too. Wait a second. 15. 15, that's a very familiar number. You ever hear of a magic square? It's a 3x3, well, actually no, it's an n by n grid. You can make them any length of a side that you want. As long as all the horizontal, vertical, and diagonal lines of numbers add up to the same thing. And for 3x3, it's 15. Well, here it's 15 too. 7 plus 3 plus 5 is 15. 4 plus 3 is 7, so I need a bottle of 8 wine. Over here, I'll put the 8 wine in here, and there you go, a 15 square here. So, 1 plus 6 plus 8 is also 15. In fact, I think this is, actually no, it isn't a magic square sort of thing, but it's not the real magic square. The actual magic square has a 5 in the center of it. Alright, but this does clue me in towards how to get to 15. The problem is, I guess the diagonals don't count here. There should be a 6 in that corner. Actually, no, there shouldn't be. You know, like his 6 plus 2 is 8, so I need a bottle of 7 wine, because 5 plus 3 is also 8. Where's my 7 wine? Oh, come on. Yeah, pretty stern stuff, this. Especially didn't break into a million pieces there. Alright. So this is 15 too. Now, what do we do with all these high numbers we got lying around? We got a 9 here, we got another 9 here. But, as established earlier, diagonals don't count. 9 plus 2 plus... Come on. 9 plus 2 plus 4 is 15. 9 plus 4 plus 2 is 15. 9 plus 9 plus 9 is one of my favorite games, actually. How come I can't drop this? Okay, at least they teleport over here and I don't have to pick them off the floor all the time. But, as established earlier, 9 plus 4 plus 2 is 15. 2 plus 4 plus 9 is also 15, and 4 plus 2 plus 9 is also 15. And here we go. A bottle of Chateau Le 15. I forget how you say 15 in French. Now, let me see. Do I need like a corkscrew, or can I just put this thing in here, or... do I need a corkscrew first? I'll just drop it in and see what happens.
Just what the suit needed.
Yes, the flavor of glass certainly adds a bit. Not to mention the cork. Alright. Now, onions are a little tricky here because... what is this? It's... leg of mutton, maybe? Hopefully mutton. I'd prefer it to lamb. Alright. The tricky thing about onions is that you can't slice them. That's weird. No, it's when you do cut them, there's this enzyme, I forget what it's called, but it leaks out an onion in gaseous form, and I'm not going to say makes your eyes tear up. That's a little too kind. What it really does is stings your eyes.
Without an audience, Henry Stauff the puppeteer became destitute. Forced to sell his puppets for a pittance, he started looking for jobs. But there were none, and no one would take the outsider in.
Good grief, this place certainly has a cockroach problem, doesn't it? Huh. Let's see what's in the icebox. I can't even tell what this thing was with the spirit lantern. That's how old it is. Alright. But there's the other onion. I want to say onion. Why is this giraffe here? Looks like a kid's toy. Oh, and speaking of toys, another Stauff coin. Stauff coin. However I'm supposed to say that. Is it Stauff? I think it is Stauff. Well, I think you're actually just supposed to drop the onions in, skin and all.
That's one.
I'm just glad I don't have to cut them. Maybe I can pitch this one and see if I can bounce off the backboard there and into the pot.
And that makes two.
Problem is I stink at basketball. Now where is that crank? Maybe it's embedded inside this shank. Yeah, well, that was kind of a dumb idea anyway. I gotta find the crank to this. It's gotta be somewhere. This pot. No. Maybe it's been hanging over my head the whole time. Maybe I have to jury rig it. You know, make it up out of spare parts. What is this? Do I need to whip something else up in here? I mean, it's not enough that I'm missing the crank from the meat grinder, but there's a recipe that I just haven't got. I didn't know I could move this cheese. I'm always asking who moved my cheese. Ah, wait a second. I never noticed this before. Maybe that's where the crank is. And I need to, say, chop the rope off like that. Okay, I forget I said anything. Maybe cut it off. Like this. Nope, never mind. I think I just gave it a good hard... Well, this is the dumbwaiter. It goes up to the upper floors. Yeah, it's a good place to hide a crank if I was going to, but I can't get. Wait a minute. It's not a rope at all. It's a chain. Can I just pull it out? No. I'm guessing I can't open the oven because if I did, I'd scorch myself. There's anything hidden in here either. I never checked out. I never checked out this side of the cupboard, but it doesn't seem to have a handle. I can't open it even if I tried. Anything in these milk jugs? Nah. Wait a second. Operator? I forget it. I hope this phone was going to give me a clue of some kind, but wait a minute. This looks...
It's frozen to the plate.
Oh, snap. That's the crank. It was in the fridge the whole time. Well, how exactly would I defrost something? Since I have no microwave, I'm going to have to put it near a heat source. Some kind of heat source, but what kind of heat source? I mean, if I left it long enough, it will eventually defrost. But that would take too long. Although, I think you're supposed to... yeah, I think running water might actually... I'm trying, but there's barely anything in here. I was hoping I'd be able to run some water over it, over this thing, and melt the ice that way. Oh, where'd it go? It's back in here again. Yeah. Okay, so I got a frozen crank. And nowhere to put it unless... Now, even using a spirit lantern doesn't do that. Do anything for it. So that's how you do it. You aim it, the heat source is the pot, and you aim the spirit lantern at it. Turn it on. Alright. It has that song from the instructional video on how to make your own sausages go again.
Wonderful. Coming up.
Mamma mia, that's one specie vegetable.
Now it's a proper brew.
Done. The next one will be harder.
Alright, here we go.
Stauf! What do you want?
It's still...
Show yourself!
Looking for me? Bring me the boy. Nice and clean.
That boy. We saw him once, heard him a bunch of times earlier, and yet no mention of him until, except out of Talking Stew or whatever. Is it a hidden item like in Submachine? What the? It is! Dude, no way. That Stauf coin. Yeah, this is totally like a in Submachine 2. It was a hidden item in one of the tiles was broken. All right. So there are a couple of...
Just bide your time. You know when the moment is right.
Well, that just keeps running away. That the seventh guest, I wonder? Oh, wait a second. There's another one of these papers. I never bothered with this area.
As Stauf's money ran out, he went to his bank, but they refused to give him a loan. With nothing left to barter with, he resorted to begging. Ignored by all, no one spared him a dime. And the warm summer breeze turned into a cold winter gale.
Buddy, can you spare a Stauf coin? I never did look this place over. Not this half of it. Wait a tick. Is there still something in this room that I missed? Let me see if I can go back in here.
Just bide your time. You know when the moment is right.
I heard that. So apparently I can go in here. None of these bird heads. This must be the larder, they call it.
Here, little piggy, piggy, piggy.
Pork so fresh you can smack you in the face. Hello. Okay, so hopefully that's not a brown recluse spider. If it is, and it bites me, I am pretty much dead, or possibly deader than I already am. Look at my hands. They're skeleton hands. Why do I have skeleton hands? And then there's this area. It looks like it's bricked up below the house. That's weird. If I were to step on it... Okay, yeah, I didn't fall. That's good. I would have preferred to walk down this instead of falling into it and being unable to get back up. But there doesn't really appear to be much of anything in this place. Wait a minute. What kind of spider is that? It's got a 7 on it. Well, black widows have hourglasses. Yeah, that's done. Yeah, there we go. Bit much for just one coin, though, isn't it? Wait a second. I was gonna leave this room, but 18 and 81. Somebody died. Is this Henry Stough's grave or something? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. He's supposed to still be alive in 1934, 5, 6, whatever. Assuming this even is a grave. Whatever it is, it isn't open. Even if I were to save Toximsim, it still wouldn't open. Ooh, pickles. I can't get this open either. I don't know where it goes. I think I'm about through fooling around in here, but I really ought to keep this location in mind just in case I need it.